ASL on command net.
Alpha 1. Or Alpha, rather.
Alpha.
This is Bravo. Good check, Alpha Bravo. Mike 3, do I have you on this net? Do I have a Mike representative on this net of any kind?
Is this on command?
Yeah, this is command.
Alright, I have like 6 radios. Yes, I'm Bravo, Bravo Bradley's here.
Gotcha.
Or, Mike 3, sorry.
I'm assuming we're supposed to be on channel 7, right?
Yeah.
Channel 7, yes.
The rear one.
It's just radio check and a really long, awkward silence.
It's because I was
You guys are
fixing
on
my
channel
setting
7?
up
Why am
my
I on channel
GTT.
6 then?
Idiot. That's why.
The fuck is going on?
Probably because I bet the Cypher has set it up so each team has 2 radio nets. That's probably why we all have 2.
Okay,
threes.
so I'll
But,
change
no.
mine to
Ben,
channel 7 as well then.
Right.
Yeah, we'll all be on channel 7 and.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, good check.
Cool. Oh,
If
wow.
for whatever reason you want me, or who am I in charge of?
For the most part, it'll keep you with Mortis and Die for the time being.
No, I'm AT, so I need to do drone. AT, not
Okay.
AT. I'm auto rifleman, so.
Your AAR. Right, yeah,
I'll
so
have
go red.
Crow and Mortis with you. I'll have Dyer and Havian with myself.
Hi,
Oh, okay,
how are you?
I'll go. Okay, right. I won't
I
go
know
do
it's weird. You'll go red. Go red.
Go different from mode so that I can spot Dro.
that. I'll
Yeah,
go gold.
yellow.
Hi, Daddy.
I'm not going to complain about losing to Bradley. I don't even know if that's true, because I don't get them as infantry.
I'm right here, and I really like hearing that.
Yeah, that's worrying.
I really like hearing that.
Well, don't get blown up.
Oh wow.
It's entirely on you. I'm just
So
saying,
you-
if
so
you get
you
yourself
tell me-
blown up,
you tell me
I
you
don't
don't
want
go
a
and
third
give a fuck
Bradley.
if
I
I
don't know what
blow
you
up.
want from me. I don't care which Bradley it is. Toast hit
But
it. If you guys want to get
need
blown
the
up,
third
that's all
Bradley
you.
for transport. If you don't have it,
Oh,
can't
yeah.
go
fucking
anywhere.
hoof it. We'll do civilian vehicles. We'll make it work.
Oh, fuck off, dude. Fuck that shit.
Do we need to change you out for someone else?
No, I offered. No one else took it, so too late now. Everyone else who would take leadership is already in it somewhere else. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting distracted. Let's see. So, I mean,
Bravo QIC reporting for duty here.
fantastic.
Hey, Lycan.
What's up?
Have I mentioned to you how happy I am you're running the Endeavoring Crusade recently?
Hey Dave, would you mind when
you guys stay
after
here.
safe start, when safe start starts, would you mind just pumping a few 20 mil rounds through Mike 2 for me, please?
Which one's Mike 2?
This little fucker.
Yeah, sure.
If you would, just wait. I mean, I can get... Oi, Weasel, get over here, you maggot! I'm sure me and Weasel can loot all the explosive shit out of it beforehand, and we'd probably much appreciate the chance to supply before it all goes sky high.
Why are there so many people here? What's going on here?
Well, we figured
These are,
this was
these are all
command brief.
command elements, dude.
I mean, Havarian isn't. What are you doing here? Get out of here, you scrub.
He was
I
giving
don't know,
you.
me and Weasel never got the invite, so
Oh,
we're
well, I
gate
could've grabbed
crashing
that
right
later.
now.
Yeah.
This is all command staff. There's
Where did command
7
go?
of us. Command ran off
That was
northeast
fucked
because we
off
started
into
chatting.
existence.
Because there's so many fucking people here who probably don't need to be here. 2 ICs probably don't need to be here.
Yay.
My 2IC isn't there, my 2IC's... Oh, there he is, yeah.
He was stood directly behind you.
That's fine, that's where he's meant to be.
True.
Oh, well, in that
Because
case.
relationship with my 2IC.
Wait,
Oh
turn around.
shit.
I don't want to look at you while I do this.
Alright, I'll set him to making sure that people don't rob the shit
I
out
don't
of
know
him
what's
and
going
stuff.
on anymore. I have a feeling half my backpack's empty now.
Right.
Oh, well, in that case.
Right, someone go and mug up Bradley, find out what demo charge they're talking. Are they 182s, 113s, or the satchel charges?
I just realized
We
I have
don't
a
need to figure that
problem
out.
now.
We're blowing up simple shit. It doesn't fucking matter.
Hey, Dave, just so you know,
Yeah.
we have 40 mics and 4 M183s in each vehicle. That's a Bradley.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Oh shit, I could just drop all my magazines and just go 40 mics then.
We also have Stingers in each Bradley. So
Please don't
if
give me a
that-
Stinger. The last time I
Right,
used
well,
that, I
Command's not here,
killed
so I'm gonna go
Command.
sort that shit out myself.
Okay.
That sounds like a great plan.
I just wanted to give you guys
summarily
insight.
executed. This was during Bourbon Warfare, and I summarily executed Platoon 1 leader via Stinger, and it killed the replacement, the Platoon 1 medic, and the replacement's medic.
Did you hit a fucking tree or something?
No, it was significantly
Hey,
larger
who's
HE
gatekeeper?
yield.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
it's one
Thank
of
you.
we just fucked them at it from.
Right.
We don't have to clear the compounds now. That's why I wanted to know.
They're the normal cup. Oh, I want them.
So, are we clearing out both the enemy garrison and the enemy fart, or just the fart?
Alpha, sound off.
Yo.
Bravo.
Here.
Yeah,
Mike?
sure.
Mike 1, 2, and 3 are here.
Cool. When I say Mike Toast, that's going to be you, because you are leadership for Mike, yeah?
That would be Mike 1's me.
That's Heyday.
That would
cool.
be.
Okay,
Surely
cool.
that would be Mike
Same
3
thing with you
platoon
then.
sergeant.
Nope, it's 8 now. Okay, so for the
And I
first
get
objective.
bitched at when I change the all back. All right. Yep. Crack
Yep.
on.
Well, so we are going to step off. We're going to be taking the right kind of route for this. This plan is pretty self-explanatory. Mike, I'm so sorry. Plan is pretty self-explanatory. But Mike 1 is going to be stuck with Alpha section. Mike 2 is going to be stuck with Bravo section, and Mike 3 is going to be green, which is going to be off on the end there. So Alpha and Mike 1 is going to split off and establish a gatekeeper. You're going to lock down these roads and basically the left flank of the FARP. 2, you're going to be the assault element with Mike 2 in close support. I want them within 150 meters of the infantry. You're basically a mobile weapons platform for the infantry. Mike 3, you're going to be gatekeeper on the western or on the eastern road over there. Afterwards, we're going to rally on Rally Mark, and then this is a more rough plan, but I'm thinking I'll have a Bradley base of fire softening up the town. Meanwhile, the infantry are going to dismount somewhere in Deflade, somewhere decently far away from the town, like over here-ish. All right. Are you good?
Did you just fall over?
Checking medical? Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need a medic?
He's got a good pulse. He's okay.
Yes, we lost the mic. Let's
Turtle,
go.
can I ask about the gatekeeper position for Mike 1?
Salmon patient. Little
Who
bitch.
are you? What unit
This
are you?
is
You're
this
my
is
driver,
Phoenix.
just-
I'm your driver. I was
Oh.
giving Heyday an update, and I want
No,
to.
you can.
No,
you
it's,
can talk.
you
You
wait.
can talk
Don't
to
worry.
that.
I'll break you after.
European influence,
just not
like
somewhere around-
with as strongly as Britain is, like there's differences in like the word choice because of that.
We'll work it out
So
once
like a
we're
lot
there,
of the
but
times,
that's just my rough
some
idea.
of the word choices is that Americans and British originally had the same word to describe something. Just doesn't really, take your pick, but it is like the funny one is soccer, right? That was a Britishism originally. It was for associations, football, something.
Are we actually bitching about this?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's an interesting
I know
problem.
you're not actually.
It's not a problem.
Sorry,
I'm just saying, like,
I
it's an
wasn't
interesting
trying
thing
to
that
be
has happened.
serious.
No, you missed the point, Ramen. Soccer's not the problem. The problem is what you actually call football, which is hand egg.
Hand egg.
Love hand.
I mean,
Wave
it's
a
a
flag.
sport that involves a ball, and you run a lot with your feet, so it's not fine. It's not like you call everything by the type of ball that it is.
So
You run a lot in every
golf.
sport. We don't call it foot basket.
walk around a lot with golf, and you hit the ball.
Basket.
Golf is football.
Foot basket.
And you've got the World Series of Baseball, not played outside of North America.
That's
I
not
was
true.
gonna
The
bring
Japanese
that
play
up.
it.
How do they play it now? Okay, fair enough. So you got the World Series of Baseball
Northern
involving America and
Hemisphere.
Japan.
Hey, Ramen, this is a really weird aside, but do you know wrestling much?
Probably not significantly, but I also would like to clarify whether you mean the scripted events or the actual sport.
The scripted events are like the NGPW.
I do not. No.
Okay. I was going to say, because my claim to fame is that my granddad was world 3 times heavyweight wrestling champion, and his major claim to fame was that he fought against the Japanese superweight. Remember his name? Begins with I. Kagi?
Hirohito?
No, Inoki. He went several rounds with Inoki.
Okay.
Let's go. Carry on. Next.
I mean, that's interesting.
And knocking
It's
mushrooms.
sort of one of those where it'd be more interesting if I knew more about it to begin with, but like...
Did they have, like, the same weight categories?
Oh, mate, this man, he used to go through doors sideways. When, like, we came over to Grandma's to have a barbecue, he would be in the back garden working out by bending steel girders.
Wow. I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's the guy you want in the background if you have a daughter and, like, anytime you bring home a new guy. That's the stereotype in the background guy.
I mean, he was an alcoholic wife beater who had major PTSD from his time in the Suez crisis in the Paras. But, yeah.
Well, now you've just ruined it. Just brings the
There
tone
you
down,
go,
doesn't it?
bringing reality in to bring us all down.
I don't think you work out that hard unless you have some demons.
Probably true.
There's a... Ooh. I mean, that's a... Yeah, there's a question. Do you think the wife beating was better or worse because he worked out all the time? Like, did he roll off a lot of steam doing it, or was it bad because he's stronger now? Like, which way?
Massive amounts of self-control to hold back.
One of his other claims to fame was, so his walk-on music was "God Save the Queen," and he wrestled all around the world. And in particular, he did a big wrestling belt in Canada, in Quebec. I bet you can guess where this is going. Okay. So he's in Quebec. He walks onto God Save the Queen, whichever one it was. And somebody leans over to try and assassinate him, fires a handgun, and accidentally, thank God, misses him, and kills his driver instead, who was like one of his ushers, bringing him onto the stage.
Those fucking Quebecois.
I know, right? Decide on where you are. Either be like obnoxious and gay French, or not.
Whoa, what was the joke? It's the Canada sucks because part of them speak French and the other part lets them.
I'm saying is my one experience with the French Canadians was the French Canadian airport, and they were all assholes for some reason. Even though I just came back from the real French airport.
Yeah, there's nothing else on ARCOMM. I mean, I've marked the Arma, I've marked the
French people were way
There's nothing
nicer
really
than
else
the
beyond it
fake
being a
French
burp.
people.
So.
Yeah, like we had the actual
Alright,
posters are
so
always
what?
really do not
Both
like.
the mics back here, Alpha Bravo attack the FARP.
They're like.
Is that
Well, dude, so Turtle, I don't want to fucking take the wind out of your sails, man. If you want to stick with your plan, I will fight with your plan.
Nah. Okay, yeah. So we'll do it that way then. Alpha 1, Alpha Bravo, you guys are going to be assaulting the FARP. Mike 1, Mike 2, you're going to be direct infantry support. Mike 3, just hang out. Up here, I guess, over here somewhere, just something. Just be in the area. Watch the east, and get yourself some fun in the FARP.
Copy.
And then the second one we'll just, figure out. Go brief teams.
Also, total reminder: the AAR is not
Viking,
for leadership critiques.
You're in charge of Alpha, correct?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Leadership post mission, whatever.
So, on the images, it has a bush line
no problem.
around it in the T junction. I think Toast is currently got
Turtle,
drawn
do you want to come
lines.
talk to me for a
I'm
second?
wondering,
Sure.
do one of us want to push through the tree line to the right and try and get a line from there, and the other defilade?
To be honest, I'd say we both go up on the right there, and you have one of us go in through that there, and one of us come out here-ish.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I'm at least I can't make it out. It's my...
And I just happened to be sat next to this Swiss person, and we sort of talking in English because we didn't speak Spanish. And he's like, "Oh, so where are you from? What you're doing?" It's like, you German, Austrian? It's like, "Oh, I'm Swiss." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. What's going on here?" Couldn't fucking understand one another.
Well,
Not even close.
I was wondering about.
So it turns out I can't walk on this
thing,
and I just go fall straight through it.
Fun. Like which road?
Well, admittedly, this.
I will say that it has reminded me of the meme of the that Chad guy sitting at the computer. He just says learning French so I can refuse to speak it instead of just not being able to.
Because we could have gone right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
So looks like we'll be able to get a much better angle from the
Done a
bit further
massive
north
reroll.
then.
And my boss was like, "Oh, you speak French, don't you?" Right? It's like, well, I mean, I do. What do you mean by that? Like can I speak French? Is the company going to reimburse me for this because it's not in my contract? Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if we need to look at that. No, we absolutely positively do need to look at that. If you're making me use a skill I've acquired previous to this job over the course of my life, my academic achievements, I'm absolutely going to be remunerated for that. We can have a talk about this off call.
So, Grand Infantry, I shall point out that box there has a bunch of different helmets in it if you wanted to see about playing with slight dress up.
already look and go, hats, and then went back.
Yeah.
I saw that. Saw one said level 3 versus level 2 ahead, and I was like, I'm taking that.
That's fair enough. Just pointing out to you guys.
It's probably how the Orbat acts.
What's funny about making fun of the French Canadians is a bunch of my coworkers are French Canadian.
That's how the US Orbat works.
The funniest part about French Canadians is they're like the easiest of low-hanging fruit in North America to make fun of. Because it's like everybody dislikes the French and everybody is like, oh, they're also Canadian. Like, you know, the perfect of targets.
Don't call them Canadians.
We have like Cajuns that speak like redneck French.
I'm just saying, it's a real easy target.
Both of you guys
Yeah.
are pushing.
I need to know where this
No, Quebec is Quebec is like the Louisiana of Canada.
You weren't there, so I'll say it again. Canada sucks because part of them speak French and the other part lets them.
I mean, that's fair. That does apply to Louisiana for the U.S. as well, though.
Yeah, they're weird, but
yeah, both
they've
Louisiana
sort of
and Quebec
accepted
both
it.
speak a bastardized version of French and are really racist. So
some of them are.
The Louisiana French accent's way better though.
Yeah, but you getting a drink?
And I love watching swamp people. Oh, shoot them in the head, dude. They gotta shoot them.
That's how it works.
Dude, Cajun and Creole is just fucking wild.
Most racist province, even more racist than Alberta, which is basically like our Texas.
I need to put my foot on the dashboard and just drive one hand up there.
Bradley has a dashboard.
Good to go.
Yeah. It's just basically look.
Yeah, so there's a. Ooh, is that a head? Okay, there's a few other unfortunate, like armored footweeds. One being in front of the field HQ on the left. Looks like a Hessian barricade.
Hey, turned out Bradley Gunner.
Tower.
Why is this? I'll talk to Viking.
It's Trench, I think.
Yeah, he's been
Trench, is
speaking
that you?
from the hole.
Yeah, we're.
I'm gonna go grab shit from my.
Let me see. Passenger's Trench. He's the only one in there, so yes.
I like that he's got a face paint on, so you can't see him sticking out the top.
Sorry. You
Hey,
asked me a question. I was just running downstairs getting a drink. What can I
Just
do?
smearing it all over his gun sight when he puts his eyes up to it.
I don't know. I'm figuring that
Do
in
you,
a minute.
do you know how you rearm
Just
the
taking a
tow
sec.
missiles on a Bradley?
I don't.
You've
But in
shot
real
them
life,
both.
it's great. You have to get out.
Well, you don't have to get out. You turn the turret 45 degrees left, and then you angle it all the way up so the Bradley missiles are pointing as high as possible. And then you unbutton the hatch on the rear deck, and you stuff them into the missile launcher.
Amazing.
You guys hear me on the
God
radio?
bless the scroll wheel option though.
Oh yeah.
Are you on command radio? Or
I'd like loads of fun if RWS systems you started had to get out to me.
Good check, Mike.
I'm back.
Whoever's on the back of my Bradley.
Command Alpha. I was on the. Has the plan changed for what you're doing with Alpha Bravo? Because we were both going up the eastern tree line, and now it looks like I'm heading up the western.
Guess we're going the left.
That was Mike 2 had drawn that. Viking, where do you want to get dropped? Like, we can do it anywhere. Myself and Weasel have talked it over. I'll hold up in the trees on the south side, draw fire. Bravo will flank round and come in from the northeast in the blind. Just for that black line, you want to get dropped at? Yeah, that's the red line entry. We'll dismount at the same place as Mike 2. Works for me.
Professional. Wait, can we designate the Bradley in front of the point break and recreate something?
Alpha Bravo, call when mounted.
Once we get out into the open, like we dismount early and then have guys drop off into the tree line, then they move east, then north to.
Actually.
Okay, well you're lead, so it's up to you.
Mike 1's mounted and ready in front of the convoy. I don't think we have any packs in us though.
Ah, shit.
Roger, Alpha will be in Mike 1, Bravo will be in Mike 2.
This is Bravo. We're currently in Mike 2, I believe, and we are fully mounted.
Copy. Alpha, show's waiting on you.
I'm still waking up. Obviously, I just finished murdering all my friends last time, and I gotta protect them.
That's fair. Just don't start screaming.
Hey, Luke Goblins, go get your fucking mech up there. Whole thing's waiting on you boys. In Mike 4, whoops.
Trent, I'm in your way whilst I'm talking. Yeah, that's me. No, that is me. What did I tell you?
Mike 1's coming up.
Alpha, are you loaded?
Alpha was on. Yeah, we're loaded.
This is either gonna be good, or it's gonna be fucking horrible. I can't fucking wait. Let's go. So we're gonna be coming up here. Coming up here, taking that right. You know what, I'm just gonna see how that plays out. Now, I might have to direct control this one. I'll have to see if the AI reacts or at all. It's got a full complement, so that's a BMP. What can a BMP see actually? That's not really. A bit of road over there. I can see a little bit of the road. Yeah. So that's a BMP. Wait, what? Yeah, BMP there. Tank here. I might have to direct control him. Then again, should also just wait and see how this all turns out. Can see there might be actually, yeah, I can see them coming from there. Game playing it out in my head. Then we got this bad boy, 50 cal. Dushka 50 cal. So wait, hold on, what did the admin say again? Briefing. When hit an ambush point, send a BTR convoy from either garrison or the town. If players are doing too well, send an MIA to drop the FARP, drop reinforcements, and harass the players. I mean, they generally tend to do too well because there's nothing fucking stopping them here, is it? We're gonna send one from town, I think. Oh, they're gonna run straight into everything.
Mike 1 has infantry in front on the road.
This is Bravo. Our Mike has been engaged.
Mike 1, give me a strength.
Estimate squad or platoon size. Another platoon far north.
Come on, do you want us to dismount and engage or stay in the Bradley?
Negative. Mike 2, give me a contact report. Mike 1, give me a contact report for Mike 2.
contact. You want the infantry dismounting and moving through here? I don't think we need it.
Yeah, no. Keep pushing us. Get us as close to the dismount point as you can. But you're gonna call stop and infantry dismount because you can see.
Be informed, we can actually see through the gunner's view as infantry in the back.
Maybe you might want to back up faster.
We've been ordered to dismount, and we are setting up a defensive line around the ambulance.
Hey, for Mike 1, are we dismounting?
Mike 1, Commander is still engaged in contact. Alpha has received no instruction to dismount at this time.
Mike 1, platoon.
Send for Mike 1.
And what is Mike 2 doing?
We're all helmet fired here. This is extremely, everything is confused. Mike 2, did you dismount your infantry?
This is Bravo, we were dismounted from Mike 2. There are no infantry within Mike 2. Mike 2 was hit by 18, they dismounted from looks of it.
Mike 1, please tell me Mike... Sorry. Mike 1, can you sit rep on Mike 2 as able?
Be informed, one of the Bradleys just got hit by 18. Got hit by a second round.
You have toes, use them.
Hey, what do you want Mike to do here?
Mike, I want us remounting our infantry and proceeding to the dismount points, please.
Understood, Bravo, proceed to Mike 2 and get in.
Hello. Is anyone in there? Oh, you are.
How the fuck do I repair this?
Oh, that just put everything. So does this mean I can unplug these guys as well? I feel like it does. send them all at the same time, but you know. Let's go. Where are you? You are. So first, you guys are gonna make your way over here somehow. And then we're gonna see what happens. Ah, so the truck got taken out. Cool. I should see all this. Listen guys, I kinda need you all to... Oh shit, where's the... Oh, this is bad. This is actually bad. Where's the fucking trigger? Trigger, hello? Spawn things! Fuck. Where did the trigger go? Isn't it here? That's awkward. Where did I put it? Let's just cover the road here. Is there no trips here? Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Let's do this real fucking quick. Let's see, yeah, so... They can. Oops. Oh, they'll have to excuse me for another time. Incredibly disappointing, and I don't know why that happened. Did I unplug the things somehow? These guys aren't fucking moving. That's brilliant. Great. Fucking great. Right,
And dead.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh, Ninja was still alive.
Good man.
Hi, Ninja.
Hello. What got us?
There's a big tank somewhere far right, probably.
Well, I'm assuming you guys had a burning brick right in the middle there?
Yeah, was that an RPG?
Yeah.
That's probably an RPG, yeah, because for some reason my garrisons didn't trigger, so I just kind of had to play something, and then they didn't want to pathfind into the trench, so
I
they're all
thought
kind of
you
just in the middle.
Yeah, they
And
won't
I'm now
want
kind of
to pathfind
desperately
into
just
that.
trying to get some kind of reinforcements over. And that's
I tried to fucking... Because I told the trench to slew that way, but... Oh well. Yeah, that was absolutely an RPG.
Seriously, mate, you do really good leadership in that vehicle there. It felt really cool.
Well, it would have been great if I fucking lasted. I'm such a fool. At least Heyday's had the same shit happen. Like, oh, Heyday just jumped out of the vehicle.
Oh, that's right. Oops. Let's do. See if they can make it over there. In which case we'll do that. Got all of these fuckers. That's fine. You know about Kylo.
What could I have done differently?
So how bad is it to send 2 BMPs from the way you came right now?
But that's hindsight because we got toasted. But otherwise, you do really well, mate.
No, I mean I didn't because we died.
But it's that sort of balance of like, what is the asset that you want to protect? Do you want to protect the infantry? If so, having an armored physical block there is useful, and it is the best thing to engage heavy assets. Or do you want to use the infantry to shield the assets? You know, it's...
Yeah, I knew, I had a feeling I was making a mistake. I didn't, because 6-man team, I should have trusted Alpha, checked the map. What I should have done was opened the map up and just taken a minute to stop. What I keep catching myself doing is letting momentum take me. Because I'm a very fast person, and I move very fast. But I should have just I should not have let momentum. I need to learn when to get my head above water and take a breath. Because that was 100% my fault. We shouldn't have died there. It was stupid that I pushed us up. You're very kind, but I completely fucked up.
Yeah, after the helmet fire of last mission, I don't mind. To be honest, it's a learning thing. I like the way that you immediately went, okay, what could I have done differently? I like that. And analysing the situation. Yeah, I think once we dismount the infantry, pushing up a bit was fine. It's once we got around that big dirt burn, we were way. I think we were then far out in front of everything, exposed to literally everything with no cover, with no support.
What I should have done was stayed in the tree. Well, not even stayed in the trees with infantry. I should have just sat and chilled and waited and let infantry do their job, and then looked at the map to see what assets were going where. And then once Alpha pops up, that's when we push.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. If we'd stayed south of like the dirt mound, so that we had that as cover, we could control the angles. Anything comes up or around the dirt mound, we shoot it. Infantry then start pushing in. We get the Vic on the other side as well. And we just sort of crossfire stuff then.
I mean, hey, even
as it
on
was
that
there,
little...
we were just by ourselves. But I mean, that is looking at this from the top-down point of spectator, right?
You also have to remember, man, luck is a thing. Like, luck, you know, it just so happens that somebody appeared with an RPG.
I have a top-down. It's called M.
That's true. There is that.
I don't know. I'm frustrated with myself. I think I apologize for getting us killed. I'm glad you guys are taking it so well.
It's Arma. Happened.
Yes, I'm glad you're taking it so well, but I'm still. If you ever die in the first compound, like I'm frustrated because that was the first vehicle I've gotten to commit in a while, and I was super excited. And if anything, me dying, I'm the most pissed off here, and I only have myself to blame. You know.
Yeah. No, I understand. I know it happens.
I will toast to see the BTRs.
Maybe.
So, well, BTR is engaging him, so he definitely should.
Why was Heyday basically leading the mission?
Heyday's basically leading the mission because of the fact that he is in charge of the mobile assets, right? So he's in charge of the people who are transported. Okay, so he has to. So really, he got mad in the moment. So he's basically it's basically a handoff where he's leading the mission for most of the time, right? Because he has to get the infantry to point A from point A to point B. Then Turtle gets to command the mission.
We're about
all
to
the infantry dismounts,
here.
I see. Okay.
So that's kind of how it's laid out.
Oh, here coming. Oh, they're coming.
Interesting way of doing it. Because somebody put that in one of the channels earlier about having essentially that cut-off between what is a vehicle asset and what is an infantry asset. And what I'm used to is just section the platoon commander. So platoon commander's like, hey vehicle, do this, and it does it. But that can be understandably really quite difficult when you've got so many voices on a radio net. And I do see the benefit of having like the XO and going, hey XO, guess what, you're now vehicle command, go do a thing. It'd be really interesting to see like some statistics or graphs of what countries do it in what way for offloading information and making things easier.
Yeah.
That is one of the reasons I was a little bit hesitant about this thing, because just looking at the orbit list, it just didn't quite make sense. So, and I didn't.
You didn't. Oh, there goes.
Oh,
Well, Heyday is no longer in command.
You got fucked from behind, RPG.
Oh yeah. Hey, Heyday.
Right. I have a couple suggestions. I love Turtle. He's one of my favorite people.
However, that's one of you.
I love him. I don't think he should lead missions.
Love
I love him. I love him, but this was a mess. Also,
so,
a
counterpoint,
mission maker
he
note.
did say in slotting, I'm not interested anymore, someone else take it, and then no one did.
Yeah, that was kind of an issue. So another thing, radios are kind of weird on this mission. I don't know why all the mics go through one mic guy. That's never how mechanized is done, and should never be that way. My head is burning so bad right now. I need to go pound like 2 migraine medication servings. Like I'm fucking fucked.
Sorry, the server's what?
No, server's not lagging too bad. On my end, I see everything processing.
Save deviant, so that needs to keep medicals.
Phoenix survived? That's unbelievable.
That's incredible.
Oh.
Hey, I will say,
I'm just glad to be fucking dead.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm bummed, dude. I'm sorry that I fucking just yelled armor. I just needed to engage it.
That was one of the worst 5 minutes I've ever experienced in ARCOMM ever.
What? Just because everyone and their mother didn't know where to go and what to do?
Mike's had no communication with command except for me. Like I don't know why that was set up the way that it was.
I guess I thought it was a better way, but apparently I guess not.
No,
Listen, I'm trying out this orbit for the first time, and I didn't quite know what to do, so I just kind of went, alright, less voices on the same frequency.
No, I would get mad at...
Mechanized always needs to...
Yeah, your
Turtle's also partially to blame, because he...
Didn't I give infantry like multiple rate short-range radios then?
Well, see, what I did was I
go
changed my 3-4... Okay, go ahead. Sure.
My go-to there is infantry, like the alpha teams be on 1-3-4-3, and then alpha has 1-4-8 on command, command's on command, and then armor is on command as well.
So when the mission is done, or whenever you feel like it, could you write down and send me a list of how it's actually supposed to be? Because considering it sounds like whatever I have set up doesn't work, so it's better to just have someone who knows. So
yeah, it's better if the armor is on the right net with the people that are like doing the things, like the infantry.
Yeah,
it's just a fucking nightmare.
Hold on, let me. Seeing as we are all transports down, I think I should send in the Euro.
I tried to take Turtle... Gone.
Sorry, I was just going to say that it's a really interesting thing. Would you be able to put it maybe in like the mission design and pin it there? Because that's something that
like how to do armor
comms?
That'd be really useful.
How to have a comm net.
It's like a comms card for mechanized and stuff. Just
this whole thing is entirely the fault of the U.S. Army. The fact that they over the last they have refused,
I haven't seen it like this.
They've refused to give up 9-man squads and go to a 6-man squad because that's what the Bradley fits. So instead, I don't know if you've seen how the U.S. actually does it. It's 2 like 9-man squads and 3 Bradleys. Alpha has one of them. The Bravo team has one of them, and then the other one is just shared for anyone else. And it's really weird because like the squad leader commands one of the Bradleys, platoon leader commands the fucking another one of the Bradleys.
Are you fucking Muppets? I'm trying to help you! Don't destroy your transport!
They're always gonna go after
Yeah, that's always gonna happen.
Yeah, that's an infantry transport, dude. Like, they're of course they're gonna blow that shit up.
If you want them to get one, have it like just out of sight and send some infantry from it instead of the vehicle itself driving.
Just driving vehicles in is a great way to waste
vehicles will always get schwacked.
Yeah, but I tried to take Turtle aside and like be like, look, like I can tell you're hot. I can tell something's wrong, but like we need to figure this out now. Otherwise, like it's gonna suck for everybody. And you know, you're doing great, but like.
This thing has enough seats, right? Yeah, maybe. doesn't have a horn. Rasnamela hadiveta tucha rasnova idi matridoi. I am a bus driver and I'm awesome. Oh shit, that looks bad. Wonder if he knows what's going on. Can I not light? Light? Hello? I don't know if he's actually doing anything. I am a bus driver, I drive now my bus. I am a driver and I'm not a luck. Oh, this is fun to drive a bus. Oh, I am a bus driver. Oh, that is a BMP. Hello. I should probably stop here. This is close enough. Hello, good friends!
On the ground, hands behind your head.
Huh? What? No, listen, I am civilian man!
On the ground, on your belly.
I can't do both on the same time. I can't have my hands in the air and be on the ground.
On your belly.
Hey, Alpha,
on your belly,
I've got it
okay.
Under control, thank you. Hey, sir, what can I do for you?
No, I'm bus driver. I saw things burning on the road, figured something might be up. Hey, what are you doing?
Very dangerous. Yeah, we're gonna have to commandeer this.
No, but
Okay.
it's 3 rubles per person. Pay the ticket fare.
Yeah, all right. I'll give you
please.
everything you need.
Thank you, sir. Could you untie me, please?
You just take care of all that. Yeah, sorry, my boys are very bad at listening.
That is fine, sir.
Right.
Young boys, be boys, yeah?
So true, so true.
My clothes!
All right.
You took my clothes!
Yeah, it's right. Don't worry, I put that cash in there for you.
Ah, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I can expect
yourself
bus
out of
back,
here,
yes?
Yeah, definitely. It'll be right here waiting for you in 24 hours.
Right.
Uncle Sam.
Hey, so, quick aside. Do you think anyone mind if I help myself? It is hard being poor Manning fans.
I didn't see anything, and there's no Russians wanting to see anything either, so all yours.
Alright, excuse me while I wee-wee on baguette this place.
Go get shoved in.
R343s are in Arma, like, yeah, that actually is kind of realistic.
Right, so, question then. Should I be merciful to the first Mike to die?
What?
I know,
like, why would you show Ninja Mercy?
No, why? Yeah, dude, no, we died. Dude,
make us
Cypher,
tanks.
Cypher, we died.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, yeah, give me an op for BMP. I will fucking.
Sure, man. I'll fucking
give me an op for BMP.
We'll do content.
Yeah, let me like high school dodgeball like team pick my fucking gunner driver, dude.
Listen, my COOP is coming sometime in the next year. Just wait for it.
If you do that, I'm just staying in spectator.
I'll make somebody uninstall Arma.
Yeah, but if it's turtle, that's a good.
I'm not doing that. Yeah.
I mean, what? I didn't say that.
I just love Arma stuff, man. That command brief was so rough because Viking and Turtle were just fucking the two of them are permanently at odds with each other.
Oh my god.
Brutal.
I was like, holy shit, it's already happening.
Guys, just fuck already.
Yeah, Viking was making suggestions that if it was any other CO, I think would be good ideas and he would relay them well. But because it was Turtle, he was just not doing that at all.
In the nicest way possible. Maybe he might benefit from an XO sort of an assured. Yeah, because
that's not a bad idea.
I don't want to like say to somebody. One, I mean, I don't take leadership very often because I can't be fucked with that. So I don't want to be like, don't do this, but you know, I'm not giving the example kind of thing. But yeah, there have been a few instances like when I've done a mission. Like, hey, dude, maybe don't do this.
Come again?
And then Turtle gone, no, I want
The
it.
fucking tanks are looking the wrong way again.
The trenches are empty, and I'm listening, Trench. Believe me.
But just to have somebody in there who has the ability to be like, no man, take a step back, get out of your own head, do the thing. Because one thing that we don't have enough of is people willing to step up to leadership. You know, it's whatever community you go to, it's usually like 6, 7, 8 people constantly who are like,
yeah, taking leadership slots and doing stuff.
I guess I'll do it. Yeah, even
Cypher.
though they don't want to.
What? Your Zeus unit is on a road that they very well may drive down.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
trying
get
to
run
get
over.
the garrison triggers to actually spawn this time, otherwise it's going to be a very short mission.
Jesus, my good lord.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
My
I don't
PC's
remember
dirty
where the
as
fucking
shit.
triggers are, there's a problem.
Hey, Cat, if you go near that fucking fan, I'm gonna push you out of the room. Knock you out.
And I also set them on a like 5-second loop just to ease the pressure of the server, and I'm starting to regret that. Okay. Desperate measures time, let's go.
Dude, this is...
I can't see... Yeah, there
My
it is.
computer is so dirty! No, hey. Oh, I'm not
So-
muted. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You were saying... Sorry, Hayden, quickly, you're still here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. You were saying, like, at the command briefing, Viking was giving suggestions that if it was someone other than Turtle in lead,
The way,
would
so
have
the way
listened,
Viking was
or-
telling
His
you
idea
that-
and thinking was not the problem.
Yes.
Viking's
It was the
ideas
way
and
he
thinking were
talked.
fine. It's just he cannot interact with Turtle in a human way.
Nice shot.
Yeah, very nice.
Right.
And Turtle
so
can't interact with him in a human way. The two of them
right.
just are
It's the
permanently...
way that Viking speaks and the way that Turtle needs people to speak to him for them both to communicate.
Yes, the two
Yes.
of them.
Got it.
The two of them are like.
It's literally, it's just, it's not the, it's not like, you know, one of them was particularly rude. It's just they don't mesh.
They were both equally rude to each other.
Yes, I don't think either of them was. I don't think either of them was particularly. That's why I said earlier it was dick measuring time, because like both of them just started fucking, their noses were turning up, their voices began to raise slightly, and I was just like, Jesus, these guys.
Okay. Cool.
Nobody needs. No, I don't think anybody needs it to be talked to at all. It's just.
No, but I think. I don't know.
It's just clear friction.
I might talk to Turtle about like, hey, are you okay?
Well, that's why I pulled him aside, because I was like, hey, you know, just I know Vikings being difficult, but I can't tell Turtle he's being difficult. It was like, you know, I had to be funny and, you know, be haha.
Funny.
Funny moment, bro. Funny moment.
Yeah, I had to go, lol, that Viking guy, ha ha ha. This T-55 is scaring me, by the way.
The what?
This T-55 is
in the
scaring
woods.
me.
Yeah, well, it is. You have essentially skipped an entire contact line, so meh. Then again,
Sweet.
the fucking triggers. Why the triggers
This is how
not working?
ARCOMM works. This is how
Yeah,
Arma
well.
works. Players will always avoid everything you set up without even knowing.
Yeah.
Cypher, are you sure the triggers aren't working? Because there's people in the trenches.
Yeah, I spawned the squads behind them, disabled pathing, and then pulled them
Right.
forward.
Because also at the moment, because of the version of TMF we've got, new units are not automatically added to your Zeus interface.
Oh, dude, you can check my stream. I'm constantly updating the editor.
Cool.
editor
Right click,
things.
right click, That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so
I just wanted to
somebody
make sure it wasn't
building
something as
you.
simple as that.
Oh, toast.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
RPG in the field.
All I know is I need toast. I need toast to live through this whole mission.
That was the one RPG.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
RPG 18.
It's a single
both things
mic and
go
it's
down?
this early in the mission. It's he's not going to live. No way.
Yeah. The sad thing is both Turtle and Viking had good ideas, but they couldn't communicate with each other to come to the one center conclusion that was the good choice. Because the right choice, I think, was send one of the mics on the hill to the west instead of to the east where Mike 3 was, and then have the two teams attack similar to how we did.
Yes.
Instead of east, but it all just broke down.
I'm gonna have to really check my.
Cypher.
What?
This T-55 that's alive, just turn it around, please. For God, I've been staring at it for 10 minutes.
Where is it?
It's
in
literally
the tree line.
They drove right past
Directly
it.
south of M3.
Yeah. Just turn it around, man.
Let's do this, this, and this.
Oh.
What are you gonna do?
Well, you have to click and tell it to move somewhere.
No, I mean now it's actually active, so now if they make noise, it should react.
No, it's not gonna. It's not gonna act.
Yeah, they're way too far.
They're too. Wait, yeah, you need to either turn it around or whatever. Plus, with the amount of gunfire that's going behind that T-55.
Hey, Tavares Commander, the contact line 3 is broken. Hey, go back home. Okay.
Yeah, just honestly right-click in the town and see what it does.
Right-click
Yeah,
the
no,
town,
it's going to one of the trenches now and just go and have a...
Imagine it just never sees them.
I might actually not.
Oh my god.
Like,
Oh
I am
my
so
God.
surprised the single tank at the first contact line actually engaged, even through vegetation.
Yeah. I was
Without
wondering what's going to happen on that.
lambs, the tanks become lethal against other vehicles.
Oh.
Man. It's crazy.
Enemies there. Oh shit, that was...
Oh, you just moved them like in sight of the Bradley, like in their gun sight.
Ah! Yeah, I was trying to get it to stop, and I selected it like the violent.
Oh, my glitch.
Oh, what is
I've
Viking
done
doing?
that.
Hello.
I've done that multiple times before.
I've definitely done that.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey guys,
It's just
stand
fucking
up.
drag by mistake. I've tried doing the drag around and using the box. Odin and Phoenix. Viking! World War I, baby. Hey, welcome back, driver.
Honestly, I was the only one to bail out of the vehicle. I'm not sure if it's because I was the coward
That
or
was
because...
the command obviously doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, so fuck it, we're told to
So you're
assault,
gonna
let's
fuck
assault.
it further?
I mean, we're
Apparently.
alright, to be honest. Oh, is
Ninja,
that
Ninja, are you sure you don't want back in?
Hey,
No,
Robin's still alive.
no, I'm good. Just let it play out. So.
Yeah, no,
honestly,
that's... I
This
don't think
could
I need to
just
send
be a nice
reinforcements either.
record for a very short mission we lose. We can play it again soon with better radio nets.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Viking, little question.
Oh, that's
Yo.
What the fuck?
Why?
We got told to assault and that we had Overwatch. And apparently we didn't have Overwatch.
I don't know
But
if
that doesn't
Overwatch
matter.
matters
To
in
be
this
fair,
case.
to be fair, that doesn't mean you drive up in the yellow bus.
Boston too.
We
So,
were there for a
guys,
short
a
time.
little bit
not
of
for a
question.
long
I
time.
have... There's a Metis that can see the bus.
Yes.
Shoot
It's
the
not
bus.
engaging.
Shoot the bus.
Shoot the bus.
Shoot the bus.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
Ramon's dead as
tell
well.
it to shoot the
Shoot the
bus.
bus.
Oh, hi, Roman.
Shoot the
End-
bus.
end
I'm gonna
it.
do the
End
halfway
it with the
point,
glorious
hold
end of Alpha.
Where did the bus go? Oh, there it is. Well, Mississippi. I mean, they're all dead, so... To Mississippi. Anyone else? No? Okay.
We've seen some cook-off. Is that the tank?
Negative, tank still active.
Come on, guys, stand up. Stand up and fight.
Alpha platoon. Red flare on tank.
Mike 3, the moment we crest this hill, we get engaged by infantry contacts.
Copy, we're seeing you. We're gonna... It's an 18 gun hold. Bravo, can you get your infantry out of my way quick?
Alpha platoon.
This is Mike 3, this is Bravo, you're clear.
It was like when we're loaded up in and you were busy, so I didn't want to go, hey there, you know about the MBTs?
Dude, I was so...
I know your helmet's fine to shit, but you know, about those MBTs in the next town over.
I had considered that. See, I do think Turtle's original Overwatch position would have been good. We just didn't need infantry there. It was a whole communication fucking
I'm going to have
mess.
a lot of fun editing that clip of Viking driving us into a trench and then me getting domed.
I like
will
it.
say,
I mean, in
Viking,
all
even if you-
fairness, the
even if
intel
you had-
was wrong.
Oh no, that's fine. Like this is just a fun clip now. Like there's nothing wrong with it.
I will say, Viking, it would have been nice for you to have turned the other direction, even if you had also stopped in front of the trench, just so we didn't dismount directly into enemy fire.
I mean, me personally, this is just another Thunder Run for Viking. This is just add it to the mark.
Oh, that round went right over. Oh, that went right on. Never mind.
No.
Turtle's just been bitching about wanting more toasts.
Yeah.
He's been screaming down the mic about how he wants more fucking toast.
Toast.
Hi, Toast.
Hi.
Yes, I guess
I know. How are you doing?
Oh, the first start fucking shot disabled the turret and sent the toe into the dirt. God damn it.
Well, you got killed by an RPG.
It wasn't a shot from the turret, there was no stopping the vehicle and the vehicle jerked.
It stopped automatically.
Ah, right, okay, that was the
It's all good.
It can roll forward, but if it goes below 12 or something, it just it goes instantly stops.
It's Weasel, yeah. I appreciate Dro's optimism. We literally just had the lesson last stop about this is why smokes to cover and advance don't fucking work. But Predator is still trying.
I mean, it's not that they don't work, it's that they work poorly, but it's better than nothing for sure. But can't, like, you know, other options should be explored.
Oh, that actually hurt him. Whoops.
Coming from that house at 261.
Bravo, rail check.
The first time I was so sad, and then the second time I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah. So was I. Don't worry.
How did you? I was like, "How did you do that?" You sprinted all the way through the hell of a town to get to me and died in my arms, basically.
Anyway, talk to you guys later.
Is Lycan unconscious, or is he just laying? No,
He's unconscious.
No, he's unconscious.
Variant's patching himself, I think.
Yeah, I know. Now speak to your team.
Emu, Deviant, and Dro are all ignoring the fact that Lycan's down.
I don't think they know. Oh no, they
I choose to
can
believe they
definitely
ignore it.
see
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure they can
must
see
be able
him.
to see. Yeah.
I mean, they might be
Oh
sort of
no, they
like
don't realize.
prioritizing, considering, but
Yeah,
yeah.
they have no
might-
realization. They don't know.
Don't worry, Deviant is going to go back and run him over with the ambulance. Oh no, he turned back around.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of run-ins with the medical vehicle in this instance. The amount of times he swerved in front of us trying to kill himself.
This T-72 is still alive.
Oh man, Lycan needs like a bullet or to toggle unconscious just to put him out of his misery.
Yeah, toggle Uncon, I guess. Makes sense.
I'm dealing.
But how fucked is he? I wish we could medical menu people.
I do.
Dragon
I
in front
can.
of
And I am. Normal heart rate. He's got blood. He's gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Actually, remind me in a couple of minutes just to check on him.
I will remind you.
Alright, so that thing
I'll
has
try and
taken
remind
0
Ryan to
fucking
remind
damage and is looking very confused at what's going on.
The tank, they're trying to GP it with 40 mic, which is
Do they have anything else?
I was gonna say, I'm not
Do
sure
they not
what
have
other
AT?
options.
136s?
Probably not. Most of it was with
Mortis
Team of
has
the Bus, I
got
think.
tubes.
Yeah,
still
Mortis
for
has a
136.
136. Yeah.
Lycan does too.
Yeah, but
And
he's
then there's at least 2-3 more over by the
Yeah,
bus.
Variant has one too. Yeah, they've got two 136s.
I had 2 on me, one in my bag and one, like hanging off. But
Deviant's in the ambulance. Okay.
he's doing ambush shit and driving into a tree.
He's gonna get a tank cannon round right now.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Well, no, it'll be coax and then he'll stop behind.
He had the awareness to stop and get off the road. That was good.
This is the second time the tank fired at him. Good nade, good nades.
Bad nade.
One of them was short, but one of them was good.
And so
They do kind of bounce weird looking at the terrain.
Else do you need to wake someone up?
How much what?
No, just look at
Also,
I mean,
yeah,
you
yeah,
have 50
yeah.
seconds
Toggle
to
unconscious.
But you can just do the
Or-
toggle
breaks.
unconscious, and if he's...
Yeah.
You can also ace medical him if he's not waking up. You have to give
Yeah,
him
I'll do
some
one.
blood.
Oh,
Just
there
to
he is.
Oh
He's
my
awake in
God.
that trench.
He's awake. There he goes.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Tank kill.
I think
Hill
important to note is
survived.
that he's the only one with AT as well, or he's the second
No,
one
no,
with
no,
AT.
no.
So
Alex and Mortis both have AT. Or Variant and Mortis both have AT.
Deviant has one as
Ooh.
well.
Ah,
They're saved.
Yeah.
And Ross has
With a rocket launcher
RPG.
coming in
Gap the
clutch.
tank
Looks like I never
directly
thought
at.
that.
Yo, Mortis.
By the rifle.
Weasel's got it. Weasel's got it.
It's covered in ERA. It's probably alive. Yeah, it's still fine.
They got one right in the rear
Not
quarter
fuck it.
on the left
No,
side.
Emu's got an RPG-7 and he's got a shot in the arm.
Hey, check on Lycan.
Oh my
There's
god.
Deviant as well.
He tried to get in the trench. Dude, that must be crazy from Dro's POV.
So they
Holy
hit
fuck.
they hit it in the ass, right?
They sort of hit it
No,
on the
they
left
side.
shot.
One
Viking-
shot, real
Oh,
So the
Like,
turret
you
is
were-
fucked, they're
Either-
somehow still turning. The engine is slightly
sorry,
damaged. Gunner light.
Emu will get it done.
You can actually see where they hit it, and like just behind the ERA on the left side, towards
Oh
the rear.
my.
And there goes Tro.
Not surprising,
Yeah.
to be
It's
honest.
definitely
I mean,
mobility
absolutely
kill.
not surprising in that position, yeah. The tank's just watching, waiting for
I
something.
don't know why that would be like. They had to have known there was a vehicle of some kind because it had been.
I
seen.
didn't I didn't know.
Hey,
That vehicle was the only part of the intel that was fucking right.
Did they try to frag it? Oh my lord, that's ambitious.
They've tried GPs, they got a couple of rockets.
Dro's gonna bleed out and die in the trench for sure because nobody's coming to get him.
Yeah, no one knows he's there.
The guy in the dish can't really do anything. Oh, yes, he can. I spoke too soon.
Well, Well, the guy in the fish kit can't do anything about throw, but yeah, the other guys, sure.
Holy, that's a keyhole.
Right? Nasty.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, nice one by Weasel.
Very good. Dude, those cornets, oh my god.
There's one dude in the trench. He's going ham. Kind of close. And dude got like a fragment. Oh no, all the Bradleys are fucked.
One of them made it to the end of the mission. Well,
Kind of.
Almost.
The final location.
Well, all of the Bradleys made it to their final location. So.
I mean, to be fair, they can still sort of win this mission. There's just, all they have to do is kill the commander and then blow up the depot and then bug out.
That needs
to be fair, though,
6 shots on the D30s to destroy them. Commander they need to kill.
I mean, you can definitely kill D30s with grenades. And not
not if they keep hitting the trees in front of it.
No, I meant like hand grenades. They could just walk up and throw a grenade at it.
That's true.
Yeah, well, they just got one with the God knows what.
That was just the guy on it.
Yeah, it's not the D30 itself.
But yeah, you can just lob a grenade at it.
Hold on.
I want them to come around the corner and have this D30 disengage them.
And Weasel has been briefed the fact that Orthodox church takes 2 183s to destroy, so he doesn't need to clear it.
No, he doesn't need to clear it, by going inside and doing CQB.
Exactly, he just needs to plant a pair of 183s on the outside and clear it by dropping the building on the people inside.
Correct.
I like the Hesco
It's the
barriers
best type.
inside of the RT.
I want this D30 to traverse left and fire 1 round.
I don't think it will.
It's not gonna. I'm pretty sure
Maybe.
That is good.
I think
Cheshire
they're
did have a
disabling AI or
player
something.
set, Justin. Even
The
if his
building
idea for
looked
balance
very-
was occasionally somewhat skewed.
I mean, the
I
building's
will
not
admit I
nice
am
for
some
this guy.
biased on account of the trauma of the Starford. You guys weren't there. You weren't there, man.
I remember the Starfort.
Oh yeah, you were.
Was that on that Vietnamish map?
No,
Forget
it
which
was. We had one anti-tank element, and Turtle thought, or not Turtle, sorry. Just fucking.
Oh, cool! You collapsed the Camonet. Now I can see better.
Yeah, Cheshire thought that the with one anti-tank element, that the players could assault a star fort where there were 7 BTR ATAs lagered up in positions with only the turrets showing, where at least 4 could see any closest point of approach. So, yeah, you've got the one hat element, yeah, but, it kills 1 tank, or 1 BTR, and 3 more can see it.
I thought there was a Luna mission on Columbia.
There was
Luna,
one that I remember that was.
There is
one. Luna had an
there is
alright
one
one
of
with the
Luna's on
Starfort.
Columbia that has a
That was
Starfort
actually a
in
good
it.
one. We should replay that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, that one needs a lot of work.
Is that Combat Protocol, is it?
It's a Combat Protocol one. Yeah, it's technically the next one in the series. It needs a lot of
on,
work.
Swish. Crack on.
I'm busy. I have things to do.
I do remember one
My
that
own
was sort
missions
of
to make.
the reverse of that, where we were assaulting with a vehicle, and there was like 90 AI that all had Maws, and we sort of like crested a ridge like 600 meters away, like nowhere near it that we thought, and instantly deleted by like 12 gunners all at the same time.
Ah, yes, the 4th of July imitation Morse show. I remember that one.
I think I was the gunner, and I had in thermals. I was like, "Oh, there's a guy in that tower. Let me start shooting at him." And then realized he was holding a Maus, and was like, "Oh fuck! I hope he dies quick," because coax. I think it was like a main tank gun was the other round loaded with tank shells because vehicles. And then saw that guy fire, realized I killed him in time to not die from him, and then instantly exploded because there was like 6 other guys that were also staring right at us. That was great. We were very confused. And then we went around and looked, and it was just like AT, like every other guy almost, is what it seemed like, with Maws with the sights, so they were ridiculously accurate.
There's a D30.
How you doing, Toast?
Doing okay.
I'm glad.
Oh, did
How does it
Drill wake
feel
up?
being
What happened there?
The mic that lived the longest.
I'm sad we didn't get the final kill on that D72. Or...
Yeah, if we took that out, it would have been easier for us to. I mean, the corner in the building might have been a problem, but
It definitely would have been.
Oh, it definitely would have been, but it was more the
the,
infantry. The second our turret went out and I called reverse, I should have popped command smoke. It wasn't that I wasn't fast enough on the draw to do it.
Is Droz somehow still alive? Oh my god, impressive.
Did he have Zeus help or did he just wake up on
I have
his
no
own?
idea.
We'll never know.
I think Havarian and Lycan came over.
Yeah, but I don't know if he had Zeus out before that or not. Is the question though?
Yeah, he
I'm
got
pretty sure
up
he would have
as
just
they were
bled
on
out
the-
because he got coaxed by the tank.
Oh, Weasel and Dyer. Oh, it's not a good angle.
Where are they? Oh, they're there.
Yeah. Oh no, the garrison or the fuel depot is mobilizing now. Well, they've not got a way out, so.
Oh, bad
All
nade.
right against
Well, not good nade, I guess. That one was much better.
I mean, if the objectives are done, they all die. It's still a success, right?
In a sense,
Usually,
but no.
usually a draw. I think we call that.
By some accounts, yes.
Listen,
Depends
the
on the
only victory that ARCOMM knows is a Pyrrhic victory.
That is true.
Clearly, the biggest conversation is that my GMT has lasted longer than my life as a Bradley driver.
GMT? What?
Well, I am not
Gin and tonic.
actively trying to kill them, which I feel might be
I
a
heard
mistake on
im,
my part.
and I was
so,
confused.
No, G and T.
No, I
They
got
have
it
the
then.
same-
I got it now, but I heard GMT, and I was like,
Yeah,
what?
that's fair. Another Britishism or something.
I mean,
Dyer gonna get got.
Very possible. Although typically the Brits don't use acronyms as their Britishisms.
No, GNT is definitely only does as an acronym.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying gin and tonic, yes, that's an acronym, or that's an acronym that is used, but Britishisms largely are not acronyms, is what I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
Perfectly happy to do weird shit with words and slam them together and change endings for some reason or another, but generally not an acronym. That's an American thing usually.
We're not all so
But these are-
hoity-toity, are we?
It's one of the worst things about America is the acronym use. I hate it.
So
I think it's largely influenced by the amount of Americans that serve in the military.
It's worse than. It's one thing worse than acronyms. It's the M lettering scheme for American equipment.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean-
with
M1
American
or
equipment, you've
M1
also
or
got to
M1
read,
or
you know,
M2.
into the backronyms of someone thinks of a really cool abbreviation and just twists words as far as possible with the help of the thesaurus to make it work for their pre-chosen word.
Now, you
I
see,
will
you
say
say that, but I did ask Trench to help me make a backronym for something I'm working on.
Not very well.
Because I needed a man who could speak French.
Lycan, get him!
Look, Trench exists as our resident cunning linguist.
Havarian, shoot him!
Nah, that was the first
that's
year
the
of
British,
university.
isn't it? If you ever saw it.
I got over that. I was the second year of university.
I was going to say, how often
Weasel
do I get
got
used
got.
in the SU? Oh, that's a bad pause.
That was alright.
Oh no, it's clear though. The bad
Now he's
pause,
gotta
but
go-
He's up as well.
Like the little house.
Come on,
don't-
Weasel. Come on,
You definitely
my son.
should start clearing of this section with a grenade.
No.
Like,
No, I told him. The demo charge.
Is an entrance start? Sandbag is an entrance.
There's a PCR. I think it's.
Oh! No! Dyer's down. Dyer's down.
Make our way back over to you, Weasel.
That he kicked down the
Christ.
wall.
Please do not ever add that.
Oh, it'd be perfect. Come on.
Say again?
I mean, there was for a brief moment of time the ragdoll on command thing. Like people did actually suggest that, but it was so incredibly jank.
Oh.
I was, if that got introduced, I would be insisting on renaming all of my my teams the People's Front of Judea.
Yeah. That tickled me in a way.
No, that's
that had me
Judean
tickled
People's
for a while.
Front.
Splitter. To the western side, BTR still active. Please tell me that's you sprinting. We're currently on the outside of the sandbag wall.
I'm up.
We can't manage your torso.
Let's find a
Body down the other side. If you're trying to go for that.
Tavares, enemies at the back side of my compound. Go kill. Roger, on the way. Was killing you? Oh, no, that's not him. Bro. You're not shooting. Oh, what shot you?
Does it check yourself? The one where we've got the home guard front and the...
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Moose once was the medic in that for the Blue 4 team that was coming to help. And he had the ambulance. And he just flew past the home guard front line into the enemy in this ambulance. And it was just the funniest shit ever. It was long before I was streaming, unfortunately, so there's no clips of it, but it was so funny just watching because we'd lost a team leader out there and he was heading for the map marker.
Can I point out that it's very amusing this motor pool has revetments between vehicle positions? And like...
It really is.
That, like, you know, the camo netting, the HESCO walls and stuff, and all of that is significantly more effort than the Russians ever put into this shit.
Okay, I think we're all here.
I know, it's incredible.
Parked in a field is what they
It's
like.
not only that, it's the fact that it's aimed to be symmetrical,
They didn't
but
use
in
enough.
doing so, it's more work.
I used one.
I mean, a little bit more than it would have taken out the commander inside. Gotten
That was their intent.
They have a
I
British
think they only
Navy
put
commander
one
now.
instead of two.
Bullshit.
Yeah, if they had one, that's a one shot.
How do they know that he was in there though?
Hey,
Right.
Cypher.
That's because
Marked
it's
on
marked on the map as HQ building.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's
has
why.
bunkers around it.
And
It might
Weasel
be the
knows what it
HQ.
takes to take it down because I told him quite clearly in the briefing and told him it'll take 2 charges to blow that building up. 1 charge to kill the radio tower, but 2 charges to blow the building up.
Well, I feel entirely justified in activating another BMP.
Seems reasonable to me.
Do it.
Terrorism against architecture is a crime punishable by BMP. I agree.
No, terrorism against architecture is rewarded by the Medal of Civil
Earlier in the
Engineering.
mission, why did you heal me?
Because it was right early in the mission and I have a soft spot for people to die early. I was about to.
Like when it blew.
It turns out the answer is because Cypher's a bitch and doesn't like killing people.
Yeah, Deviant,
Dude, I've been
you got helped out
up
because
until the
Cypher's not a
last,
cunt.
up
Stop
until
asking
like 10 minutes ago, I have been pulling my punches, and that's the problem I keep having.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those fucking trench lines, dude.
It's a problem a lot of people have. They don't like you understand that you make a mission, you want players to like make.
Suka bliat! Ja, dat was litt høyt, kanskje?
Entirely complete.
Well, if
because
that didn't
one is
wake up
not
the
like
neighbors,
the
I don't know
other.
what will.
But
also I don't really care.
Like, a lot of the fortifications didn't exist. The wrong number of RTPCs.
Oh, Weasel.
Oh,
What is that?
bad, really bad frag. Oh, they're
How
okay.
do they live?
Magic.
Sheer
Then
double
203
lock.
into their corner.
Oh, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. No.
No.
Oh,
No,
MJ.
MJ's
Oh no,
down.
he's on.
Oh, there he goes.
Damn, that's a drove. He did.
It looks like he's just unconscious.
Check him, check him.
Check Havarian's pulse.
Checking like it. Oh my god,
Okay,
like
normal heart rate.
actually fucked. Check response.
Lycan's pose. Okay, let's TQ his limbs. I got the arms.
I'm just gonna bandage his torso so he doesn't.
Okay. Havarian, we really need you here.
Bandage yourself. Give this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got shot.
I'm TQing his limbs. Take some out of my backpack. Weasel, I have a bunch in my backpack.
Leave his left leg. Leave his left leg.
Okay, leaving his left leg, bandaging his head.
Torso's bandage, bandaging head.
Okay.
Head's done.
Bandaging leg.
Yep. The moment that's done, I'll leave Havarian to it. We'll cover the Overwatch.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just
We're good.
clearing
Oh,
the
yeah,
inside.
you're good. He should be able to be stabilized at this point.
Well, we failed the task to capture that guy, but he had a gun and was pointing at us, so...
Massive gunfire, and then...
Alright, BMP.
Checking pulse. Strong heart rate, Eni's alive. Okay, tourniqueting legs. Take some out of my backpack. Okay, tourniqueting other leg. Do you want my AT?
Yeah, I've got bandages, you get AT up, you get AT up. I've got
first slope dug-in fortifications around enemy tanks. Also,
Like,
Oh,
that
it
part
sees
where the
Joe
Arctic position was,
Dyron.
I had a fixed position defense out there for a while, and I had a tank come in to support me eventually. So you know,
it is looking at him. If it moves
Yeah, it's-
forward, it'll start shooting. Oh!
Oh no!
Nice.
Oh, that's impressive. He used the used one
the
as well.
RPG 26 is the impressive part there.
Havarian's got a tube, and that's it. That's the last AT in player hands.
They got some others lying around on bodies, I think. That
Oh yeah, they've got loot, but the last player hands is the 126. It doesn't use it sometimes. Like you watch it from spectators.
Hey, somebody got
it's
a
like,
message.
Oh yeah, about
Yo, someone got attacked.
I do not know where to put my phone.
Is it on the desk where we can hear it?
There's 2 RPG-7s over here.
Now they just gotta take out the motor pool. Easy.
Crew all of the tanks.
Send me.
No, it is not.
Guys,
Through all of
you
the
were in
tanks.
the open. Why are you? Why is the infantry
Send
going
me
into
just
space and then
driver.
out again?
Through the tanks. Through the tanks. Or alternatively.
Listen,
through
I'm riding a
the
fine
fuel
line
tanks.
between
Through
letting it
the
play
fuel
out and
tanks.
being mean, and I don't know.
Be mean. Be
Do not give under pressure
Throws unconscious.
because of bloodlust spectators side.
No. This isn't Bloodlust Spectators. This is Bloodlust
It is.
Ops wanting
No,
to
it
It
is.
is
No.
actually bloodlust
It is.
spectators.
It is.
It
But there's
is.
also Bloodlust Operations wanting to replay this mission in 2 months. We don't have to test too much.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop sending infantry out. That's just.
Yeah, let's crack on.
Spawn Haley back in with these two
are gonna
picks
wipe
per tank.
this
To be
mission
fair,
fairly
this should not be a mission we should be winning.
Yeah, like they've not destroyed the BM, or they've not destroyed all the defense.
So many-
They've not
so many
touched the
bad
fuel
decisions
depot,
were made.
They've
This
not
is-
touched the hard points.
This is a mission
is
we're
fail.
absolutely punishing should happen.
Like, looking at Drone.
I mean, the only thing I can comment is,
Not saying Drone made bad decisions, but he almost got shot there. So.
yeah, there might need to be a disclaimer saying that the ARCOMM photos are out of date, but that's it.
What happened to the bus?
I think the Orbat needs to shift
oh,
personally, or
if you
it
go to
just
the
needs to be
east side of the town,
made more clear.
right outside the trench, you'll see it there.
Sorry, clear what?
I see the bus, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Viking was
All the
driving,
dead
and
bodies.
Viking drove directly at the
Oh,
fortifications,
no.
No,
and then
no,
turned
it's
left.
Leninus.
This
And
is why you
Viking
do not let Viking drive.
No, this is
This is right, right?
I'm saying that if it's a TV team thing, that is actually kind of different than.
Oh yeah, I know,
than
but
this.
in the context I got told, it was the intouchable would be correct. So that's what I took
Listen,
from it.
the thing in my brain goes, if Viking gets behind the wheel of anything in Arma, it's like, all right,
Clark sent
motherfuckers,
me a
it's
clip.
time to thunder run this.
Clark sent me a clip a while ago. We did a mission on Boscata, and the clip was he goes to grab a bag of potato chips, and you hear him open the bag of potato chips. Viking floors over a hill, and you can see like 5 guys in the low ground, 5 enemies, and Clark just goes, "Oh fuck," with his bag of potato chips, and Viking just full speed into the fucking squad and just dismount at the buildings.
Oh my god.
And Clark's like, "Oh fuck," and it was just a fucking nightmare.
If I remember correctly on that one, everyone lived. Someone went down,
Oh,
but
they're
everyone
leaving.
lived, and we were in a good position. Like that was a successful
So-
combat
that was a
maneuver.
dice roll.
To Vikings' credit, he's
They-
not the
are they
only
hauling ass
one
out? Oh,
that
no.
drives at the enemy like that. Because I
very
will
true.
point out the first time we were in Arabian Nights, and Pillow was the only survivor from his MRAP because he was the only one sensible enough to eject out of it before it went over the top of a hill and drove straight into several BMP3s.
Oh, I think I have a great clip of Pillow driving from Pillow's
Oh,
perspective.
Platoon Barn.
Oh, There's a really great one, the one where he's doing like super fucking quick down the hill, and he's just like
fire
airborne, like
I was just about to say maybe
just
Fire Team
airborne
Barnes
for like
better.
a solid 2-3 seconds.
That one's
And
great.
he's just like
it was...
They've killed 4
I think
D30
Haiti is the other one in the car, and he just goes, "Oh my god!"
No, it was Toast and me.
when you
I
run
was in
over
the
the
map.
ninja.
I didn't see it happen. Toast just goes,
Are they trying to
"Oh
do a blow
my
and go?
god!" And I come out of the map like, "What?" As we're landed flat. I'm like, "What's wrong? Are we okay?"
Are they trying a blow and go right now?
Yes.
They are. Weasel's fucking lobbing in.
Hey, Day, is it you that runs over Ninja
Oh no, he's
that
got
time?
an RPG. Jesus.
In the UAZ?
Dude, that mission.
Oh, that was
Me and
that's
Ninja
the,
were so
the one with-
helmet fired, and I decided to stay back and observe while he pushed up to join the rest of the infantry. And when he was halfway across the field, I decided, fuck it, I'll go join him. So I grab our little UAZ Jeep, and I'm like, I'll go pick him up halfway and bring him to the rest of the infantry. I floored over a ridge, and on the radio I go, "Hey, Ninja." He goes, "Yup." And I go, "Yeet," as I come over the ridge line, and I just land on him. And I hear his yell as he dies under
and
me.
it gets cut off. It's great.
Yeah.
It's
so
okay. No,
Well,
I will
I'm
say,
dealing with it.
the part I find amusing about the bus here, I know we're going back a little bit, but if you actually look at the bus, there's
I
like
see it.
5-6 bodies on one side and then one on
Yeah,
the other.
yeah.
The reason for that
What
is
ramen?
that he turned left and put the door directly towards the enemy, so you have to get out.
In all fairness, right? In all fairness, I went,
so true.
turned to face the enemy and get into cover, and I sort of forgot about the fact that the bus door only has one door, and it's on the right.
Yeah, that was the main issue I had with it. I think if you turned the other way so we dismounted behind the bus, it might have worked out.
I think the issue is I tried to stick too close to that
running
cover.
away,
If I'd
Cypher.
gone in the middle and we'd seen that, because we'd have seen that a bit earlier if I'd gone in the middle, and would have ditched in the trees to the right instead, would
I
have
think
been
if
alright.
you'd gone in the middle, the tank would have killed us all.
Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about the tank. No. In the middle, as in like not the center of the trench line, as in like that little field where the bus is in like the top left. If I'd driven instead of towards like that corner of the trench to the end of the trench,
I
then
mean,
we'd have
yes,
seen
there's
that, and then
other
the natural
better
dismount would have
objectives.
yeah. Then the natural dismount would have been
No,
to the
they
right.
I mean, they did the
That
would've been
D30s.
safe.
Wait, they're
They're
gonna
just
drive
leaving.
right through an enemy fire team.
Do it. Do it.
Depends on
Where
they go,
the
really.
hell? Where are they? I've lost sight of them.
Yeah,
check the
right
map.
through the enemy fire team. You know what you got to do, Cypher?
Hmm?
Get somebody with an RPG and just get ready. You know you got to do it, man.
That's not realistic. They don't know they're coming. And
Taking
if
the
they see
right-
that
oh, they're
vehicle, they
doing
might
it.
not, they
Yes.
might think it's friendly.
Put the stingers out. It's a checkpoint. They got to
That
stop.
is true. It is an enemy vehicle, and there's probably no comm that they took an enemy vehicle. So.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true.
I mean, there's probably comms because they have a command BMP or BTR right there, so they probably know that there was an attack on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
know anyway,
It's
seen
a,
so.
it's a
A friendly
messenger.
vehicle, like
In all fairness, someone could have been in the command BTR at the.
Just come on, light them up. Just unload.
They made it.
That is about as accurate as I was
Endem.
expecting it to be.
That's proper Russian accuracy. Conscripts with 3 days of training.
Oh,
Oh, there's
what
a
a
big
jump.
it also
infantry
took them a
block.
minute to figure it out, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
10 extra points for style.
Yep.
Let's hope they don't go towards that
Moose,
giant
I have a
infantry
question
blob.
if you're still here.
I don't know.
Moose is
What?
not here.
Moose is not here. Moose is
Moose
gone on
is
the piss
gone.
again.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yep.
that the
That's right.
reinforcements to the east. Oh my god, that's huge.
So,
The east?
reasoning there.
Look on the map.
That's the squad.
they're directly
There
east of
were
them.
when you
I
guys
think
left that
that's a
position,
Russian
there were 2
squad.
squads left, so just kind of spawned back
I
in.
mean, there's a motor rifle division over there, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And another independent armor division that presumably should also
They're
potentially
in
move
cut
this
and
way.
run.
Oh,
like, they're-
now the
they'll be-
triggers work.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
they're all spawning in. There should be
I
a
just
full-on
saw
squad
that
on
on the
there.
map.
Fuck's sake.
No, this is what happened the first time we ran this mission. We missed the triggers. I remember.
No, listen.
first time we-
The FARP trigger,
that's
the
the
fucking
same road
airbase
we drove
triggers,
on, if you look.
they were on the road you were taking in. They shouldn't
Really?
be able to not fire
If you
at
look,
all.
he's driving right along the same drawn line, so I mean, it's not like that shouldn't have worked.
Well, we skipped the line. Remember, we went across the field when we drove.
No,
into
but like
contact.
even the main
Cypher,
objective
question.
triggers didn't work because I placed them
Yeah.
across the entire map.
Yeah,
the
you
AO,
did
and that
as
should have
well,
worked.
yeah.
So
How
Did-
wide is the trigger like
quite
the
wide. It's the entire AO.
No,
and
no,
it's
no,
also...
not that distance. The other distance.
No, like yeah, I know they're not long enough for the timer I set on them. Oh well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think.
Anyways, they are back
the
to
amount of time
friendly
to drive
lines.
across them is too small,
So
probably,
we
for how
are.
quick they are.
Did you also
Sorry, just have
link
to make a note
several
now.
triggers to the same thing in case they went different ways, or is it only one trigger per?
No, like part of
module?
my reasoning was that if they didn't go one way, the triggers wouldn't actually spawn. But like the contact lines should have triggered.
This is why I'm
The
just
the
pre-spawn
airbase
all the
one
AI
and the
chat.
fucking contact lines should have triggered. That's my problem.
You can't pre-spawn all the AI.
I do
Wait,
like
wait,
missions
wait,
with
wait,
sub
wait,
5
wait, wait,
FPS.
Give me a second. Cypher, did you place the trigger on the
So
lowest
5
point on the
FPS,
map? Or
more than 10 AI.
Yeah, it is. It was grounded. It wasn't like in the air.
No, okay, because you can't go under a trigger.
I mean, you can
what
also
was
just set
the
the Z
worst?
height to -1, and then it checks for just
All of them were
the
-1.
XY.
They weren't set as anything.
Were they full map width or?
They're home.
Oh, they're picking up another Bradley and going to fight.
Most of them after like the first contact points were full map.
We'll question I'll have a look tomorrow and see if it's an issue.
Oh, they didn't get the last objectives?
No.
God, I cannot believe we managed to suffer a kill. We managed to complete 2 of the objectives.
Weasel, I'm disappointed
shut.
in you. I told you quite clearly you needed to use 2 demolition charges to blow the church up.
Yeah, I only had 1.
Benny, I am so
That's
sorry.
a
Apparently I
personal
killed you at some
failing.
point. I'm not sure how or where.
I killed 40 people and I was wounded 14
Metis.
times.
Metis at the bus. He was on con at the bus.
This is the first time as a medic I have run out of bandages.
Hey!
I had that once.
Ambulance! I brought the ambulance to the city! You had
I
plenty!
had that once. I had to take a CLS's bag and I ran out of their
Lycan
bandages
took a
too. It
grenade
was
to the
insane.
face and then got armored through a bunch of rubble and had like 10 wounds on each of his limbs.
Oh, that was
Like-
horrific.
How did you run out? Like, I was there,
Because we
my
hadn't
ambulance
gone
was
back to
there,
the
there was
vehicle.
tons of
I got wounded 14